There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my virgin kitchen. I'm wearing a rabbit head only temporarily because today it's actually Good Friday, which is like the Friday of Easter stuff, and I want to do an Easter thing that I came up with. I was driving home from work going, yeah, I came up with this idea for something called chocolate chicks. So Easter chocolate chicks. I hope you're going to make them with me, and at the end I'm going to get Phoebe to have a look at it and go, yeah, is this good? And hopefully she'll make it. So let's go. Okay then, you crazy Easter loving fools, we've got ourselves a bowl right here, and what happens is sometimes you get given gifts at Easter. I got given some chocolate cake, so I'm just going to shove this in right now. I've got 100 grams of chocolate cake. Oh wow, obviously you can make your own one if you want, but this one is going to go in. In fact, I've got 2 of them. That's 200 grams of chocolate cake. Get it in that bowl first of all, and then we're going to break it down. Break it down. Yeah, so when I say break it down, I mean get it in there with your hands, break it up into little crumbs, not break it down like break it down. No, not like that. Okay, so get your hands, rub it in between like that. You know, you could get a chocolate cake, or when you make a chocolate cake, you have chocolate chips in it. Add that in there. It's completely up to you, baby. Yeah. Okay, so it's in there looking like funky breadcrumbs that you can run your hand through. That is what you have to get it all nice and fine. Okay, so what I've got here is some cream cheese. I'm going to get about 1/3 of a standard tub of cream cheese. Whoa. Which is a standard tub of cream cheese. I'll put them at, that's 100 grams as well. So 200 grams of cake to 100 grams of cream cheese. Just stir this through. What we want to do, it might take a while just to get used to the temperature of the bowl in there. It's going to help to hug it all together and merge it, okay? That's what we want. We want to sort of thicken up that cake a little bit. So stir away. Okay, just to finish it off, get your hands in there like this. In fact, you can see, you should just be able to press it down if there's any random bits like this. Ready? Watch. Boing. That picks it up like that. It holds itself together, and that is going to be the body of our chick. Yeah. Okay, so with that mixture done, it's in the fridge with you right now. We're going to leave it there a minimum of 20 minutes. Doesn't really matter. We don't need this set properly, but we're going to move on to making the skin and the hair of our chicks. Okay, here is the next step. Get a bag, 300 grams of desiccated coconut. I don't know what desiccated means. I think like disintegrated or something like that. And this is a shot of yellow food colouring, around about 25 mils. Pour that into a Ziploc bag like so. Can you see that on there? Can you see what that's doing? It's kind of like an egg yolk. Anyhow, what I'm going to do, make sure it's all in there, tie it up, get the Ziploc all nice and tight like that. So bear with me a minute while I just do this. Sorry, I'm a bit anal when it comes to that. I want to make sure it's all zipped up, and I probably made a funny face, but there we go. So there we go, yolky bit in there, but you want to shake it all up. We're going like this, it's going to turn into yellow coconut. I hope. Okay, so after 5 minutes of constant rustling, you are left with yellow coconut, which does look like feathers. It will resemble feathers, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. We need to make a yellow paste now. It doesn't matter if it's quite as yellow, because hopefully the coconut will just be all over that, but it's like a backup thing. So let's move on and do that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to making the funky paste that will be part of the skin for our chick. Ignore the cat flap there. I know it looks like a holy light. It is just a cat flap, I'm sorry. You know, the power of Easter is obviously getting into this video somehow. But here we go. 300 grams of icing sugar, which I've sifted. And this is 75 grams of butter, which I just melted in the microwave. Give it a little blast. So let's just pour that in. Oh my goodness, that is good. And one last bit is obviously our yellow food colouring to let it match the feathers on the top. Another shot glass of that. So just pour that in. Maybe just slightly less, around 20 mils this time. Grab yourself a metal spoon, or a wooden spoon if you prefer. Start to work it through to make a funky, thick yellow paste. Yeah. Alright, wicked. This is the texture I'm after. Can you see it there? It's like, it's thick, but it's not thick, okay? It's moist. You got this? You can hear it. That's what you want. Don't want it too dry, then again, you don't want it too wet, okay? So play around with it, maybe add a little bit more butter, then more icing sugar until you get that right consistency. A bit like this. I want to be able to spread it. Okay guys, I've just got my mixture out of the fridge. It's only been in there literally 20 minutes, which is all good, my friends. I've made some big balls like this, just under the size of a tennis ball, and these smaller ones just the size of a golf ball. I'm probably gonna have enough to make 3 chicks, okay? So bear that in mind when you're doing your cake quantities at the beginning. So all I'm doing is grabbing a big lump, rolling it up into a ball like so, and that will be a body. And I've got a smaller one here already. Just roll up again, which will be the head. Now, it's time to coat them and feather them. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got one of my cake balls here. I'm going to grab some of the yolky, skinny, textured material stuff. Just plonk a bit on there. It's quite lumpy and quite thick. So what I'm going to do is just spread it out with a knife, work it all the way around. Alternatively, what you could do is get like a cocktail stick and shove it in there and let it catch that way, but I'm just going to get all messy, do it like that, and then we'll shove it in the feathers, which are just here, in just a minute. Okay, so that's all on there, and that is a little sticky and a little bumpy if I'm honest, but it's all good. Just going to plonk it in the coconut now, and that will get rid of the stick. Just keep rolling it through until every little bit of coconut has grabbed onto that head. As you can see, it does expand in size quite a bit, so we're going to be all good. What you could do from time to time as well, if you feel it's getting out of shape, just give it another little hug again, and then just keep working it through the coconut until you're happy with your head. Alright. Alrighty then, so I did my big balls as well, and there we go. Cha-ching, check them out. And I don't know if you can see, obviously I did make a little bit of a mess down there, but there's a big dollop of our pasty stuff on the top of it. So what we're going to do is pick up a ball, like so, one of the heads, and just sit it on there, and hopefully that paste will hold it. And that is going to be the start of our chick body. Chick. Okay, so once you've got your little head and put it on the base like that, it should look like this, except for if you look closely along the sides, you can see I've plonked some wings on there because I had a little bit of spare excess cake. I just put some more of the paste on there to hold it on there, makes it look a little bit less like a snowman. So I'm going to put them in the fridge there to keep them nice and cool, hold their shape. We'll move on and make some eyes and stuff now, and the nest. Yeah. So to make the eyes and the beak is really, really simple. In fact, the hardest thing you need to get hold of actually is these orange buttons. They're like white chocolate or milk chocolate buttons, but they're orange coloured. If not, just get yourself an orange sweet, okay? But what I've done with it, here's one I made earlier, cha-chung. It should look like a beak. We just need the 3 for this one. It's just cut down the middle at one angle, and then the other one, nice sharp knife, to get yourself a triangle like that. That is your beak, you see that? And the leftover bits, like this, don't throw them out because we can actually stick them on top of the chick's head to make it look more like a chicken and less like a snowman. The eyes, I've got an eye that I've made already, like so. You've seen me do this before. What we do is get a white chocolate button, a milk chocolate chip, put a little bit of icing on the bottom of the milk chocolate chip, like so, and then just flip it over, grab your eye, stick that on top, boom, and that's the other eye. There we go, 2 eyes, and a beak. Okay, I just wanted to show you, this is obviously what the eyes and the beak are looking like, and the little thing along the top. I don't know what that's called on top of a chicken's head, but that's where it's going to go. So I'm just going to get my icing pen out again, and just gradually start to stick the eyes and the beak and the head thing along there. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Et voila, there we go, our chick is done. Let's make a nest for them all. Okay, before we make the nest, I just want to show you one other little tweak that I've done. I grabbed some orange buttons that I had left over and made little shoes. Just left some icing on there. And what I've done here, I've got a standard one. This one has got some sticky up hair, see that? And this one has got eyebrows. Loving it. So there we go. Let's do these nests, baby. Ow! Chicken, chicken. Okay, so for the nest stage, I've got myself a helper and she's already in action right now. What is this called, mate?
Shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat. Yeah, there's a cereal called shredded wheat. Other cereals are available. Yeah, this is basically a wheat cereal. In fact, a year ago we did a chocolate egg nesting for Easter, so yeah, check that out if you want to do it. We're basically doing those. So what we're going to do is shove them in this bag like this, and then Phoebe is going to do up the Ziploc bag and then whack it up. Can you see the rabbit head over there? Don't worry about that. I hope that's not... Is that freaking you out, Phoebes? Yes? No? Yeah, it is. It's freaking her out. That's a good thing. Yeah, so we're going to bash this shredded wheat up, melt some chocolate in it, and that'll be our mess all done. Yes. Okay, so Phoebe's banging away, rabbit head in the corner again, it's all good. So, let's see what you're doing. Breaking it down. Let me have a whack, let me have a whack. You could really go to town on it like this. Like that, if you want to. That made it feel good. Carry on, mate. You okay? Yeah. Careful. Okay, she's nearly there and nearly breaking my table. And meanwhile, I'm going to microwave my chocolate on 30-second blast until it's all nice and smooth. Don't overdo it, otherwise you'll scorch it. That goes in there. Boom. 30-second blast. Stir. 30-second. Stir. 30-second. Should be done. Okay, so I've just got the melted chocolate. You see that from the microwave. And rather than pouring the chocolate onto the shredded wheat...
Daddy, can I lick the chocolate bowl is empty?
Of course you can. Right, okay, so rather than pouring the chocolate onto the shredded wheat, we can pour the shredded wheat onto the chocolate. You want to do that? So licking the bowl might be a bit different. Cool. Let's go, let's pour it. Ready? Oh yeah, all this shredded wheat going in there. Oh yeah, let's get it all in there. Oh, okay, a little bit of a mess, that's all good. Right, stir that through gently, my friends. Make your chocolate nest. Chocolate nest making right there. That looks like a face that's done. Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah!
Are you done?
Yeah!
She's done. Okay. So chocolate shredded wheat in there. We've got ourselves a greased baking tray here. Now this biscuit cutter, cha-chung, is the actual width or over the width of our chicks. So by making a nest that size, they'll sit nicely on it. We might scratch some eggs around the side. So, do you want a spoon to mix it into there, mate? Go for it then. Go for it. Carry on with your mission.
How? I can't do it.
Yes, you can do it. You're a champion. Believe in yourself.
I can't get some.
Okay, your kid might need help with this step, apparently. Okay, so I finished making those nest circles. Let me just pop this one up so you can see. Cha-chung. There we go, like that. Kind of looks like beef burger patties. I know they're not, because that would be kind of weird. Right?
I'm gonna lick.
Are you? Ooh, is that nice? Whatever makes her happy. I'm going to let these set in the fridge. Once they're done, we'll finish them off with chicks and eggs and nests. Meow! Okay then folks, they did not take long to set in the fridge. Phoebe has gone next door to watch Tinkerbell, which means I am going to eat it myself. I've just finished them off, plonked the chicks on top of the nest like so, and just getting some mini eggs and just plonking them along there to make it look like that's the first one that's hatched out, even though compared to the size of the eggs, they look pretty darn huge. This is the way you need to eat one of our chicks. So this is how we do it. Ready? Wow, that was good. I do not recommend decapitating the chick like that though. Wow, really sweet, really naughty. Have a great Easter. If I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye.